Yoruba, Lukumi, and Kendamble are traditions that commune with God. Practitioners believe there is one God who serves as the whole existence on many levels. Humans, the Orishas, their deities, and ancestors all exist on different levels. Through traditional forms of worship, communication through divination, it allows practitioners to better their lives.
The Yoruba people are people. They're a nation of people that reside in southwest Nigeria. They are also in parts of Togo and also in parts of Benin and probably Cameroon as well. The Yoruba culture consists of a spiritual practice. It consists of food. It consists of dance. It consists of art. It consists of a language. And it consists of so many other things.
The significance of the Yoruba religion for me, outside of the academic, outside of the theological, just on a personal heart level, I get to recognize and call out the names of deities that are black like me, blacker than me. I find a lot of satisfaction in that.
I was watching a documentary by Dr. John Henry Clark called A Great Mighty Walk. And in the documentary, Dr. Clark said, if you are a child of God and God is a part of you, then God is supposed to look like you. And anytime you accept the image of God that looks like another people, then you become the spiritual prisoner of that people. So at that moment, I knew that I'm not going to be a part of any religion that I don't care if it's Allah or Jesus Christ. If he's not dark like me, then he will not get my requests. He will not get my prayers.
I grew up in a Baptist household in Detroit, and Jesus was white. All the apostles was white. You never saw God, but you assumed that he or she was white just because Jesus was white. I kind of felt like I was like, okay, I have nothing really to add to this conversation. I don't want to kneel to a white Jesus. It's nothing wrong with white Jesus, if you believe in white Jesus, but I just don't really feel comfortable. If they say that, God is in the image of, you're the image of your maker, you're the image of God, then why would I be my image and God would be like this Caucasian, It just doesn't add up.
What it means to me is, it's quite simple. It's given me deities that look like me, and it has also allowed me to have a closer relationship to my immediate ancestors. So I would say that it has allowed me to hold on to different aspects of myself from the past, but also peel away some of the stuff some of the BS, and become a better person in service to humanity.
I always talk about what I want to see in other people. Well, I have to be responsible for manifesting that. It's not for the other person to be what I want for them to be. It's for me to be what I want to be, so the other person can either follow suit or fall back or whatever. So the tradition and the religion has definitely mandated for me to be responsible in a way for my own actions.
This tradition has allowed me to be Confense. It's allowed me to be myself. It's allowed me to discover myself. It's allowed me to be assertive. As a child of Shango, it has allowed me it has allowed me to know that I am going to be in positions of leadership all my life. Well, that just means, first and foremost, that you have to be a leader of yourself. Because if you can't lead yourself somewhere, you can't lead other people anywhere. It has allowed my relationships with other people to blossom. Put it that way. If I had a bad relationship with somebody, it's probably worse. If I had a good relationship with somebody, it's probably better. That is the main thing that the Yoruba, Lukumi, Candomblé tradition allows people to do, is to know thyself.
think the biggest misconception is that Lukumi practitioners are practicing some form of like dark or evil magic, or that we're practicing witchcraft or trying to hurt people. It's not about that at all. Really what it's about is helping individuals become aligned with the part of the Creator that's in them, to help get them on the path that is right for them in this life, so that they can be happy and live a full, productive, happy life, contribute to the community, and enjoy their life. So really it's about aligning someone with their, one word you could use for it would be higher self, and then helping them get in touch with the part of God that is most close to them, and that would be their Orisha. And the goal for that would be to help them to live to their fulfillment of their highest destiny.
The biggest misconception about Lukumi, in my opinion, is that one of the big things I've heard, because we pay honor to our ancestors, because we believe that our ancestors, we stand on their shoulders and they're like lifting us up, and without them we wouldn't be here. A lot of people will say, oh, they worship dead. They worship the dead, which is, it's a misconception. They don't know that we're actually like paying homage to our dead. We worship God and God's messengers and His angels, the Orisha. The dead we pay homage to. So that's a big, big misconception. And the fact, and then that goes into like necromancy and like dark magic. They believe that we're practicing some kind of like evil witchcraft, but it's just a misconception, I think also too, there's a lot of misconceptions about Lukumi and Yoruba and like Yoruban beliefs, because there's so much secrecy. There's a lot of things that can't be shared unless you are initiated. So we can't give out secrets, so things get made up.
Okay, I'm not a devil worshiper. I swear I'm not.